So I kind of want to talk to, encourage, pray for those individuals who have been dropped, rejected in some kind of way, but mainly by the source that had you. I want to encourage you. I want to, again, motivate you, inspire you, pray for you, because sometimes we never find a solution to fill those voids. Sometimes we're not able to get past certain things, especially if you have been rejected by a parent. If you've been rejected by a mom or a dad, sometimes you're rejected for many reasons. So, that's what I want to talk about today. I want to talk about, when you've been rejected by your mom due to, it could be something that they could not help. It could be sickness. But you feel rejected because they can't take care of you, or they couldn't take care of you the way you would have loved them to, or liked them to, or needed them to. Whether it's because they chose drugs over you, whether it's because they chose relationships, significant others over you. You never know. Good morning, Nandini. So I want to talk about that. Sometimes we feel dropped and kicked to the curb. Sometimes we feel just dropped, period. Sometimes you just feel rejected and you never really get over it. So I want to encourage you today to try to get over it. Try to pour that love, that thing that you needed, into something else or someone else. Your children, for instance, your family, your nieces, your nephews, your gifts. And in yourself. I want to tell you that there is love for you. If you feel like you've been rejected by your parent, your mom, who maybe didn't know that she didn't want to have children and didn't know how to love you, or a father who never claimed you, who was never there for you, who never took the time to care for you, to pick you up, to come and even see about you, to call your name. Maybe they never even connected to the mom. But I want to tell you guys that there is still love for you. Good morning, Ingrid. There's still love for those individuals. I know nothing can replace maybe the pain or the frustration, the anger that you may feel. Maybe your father or your mother was taken or incarcerated and they couldn't be there for you. Maybe it was a conscious choice. I don't know. Good morning, Kevin. But I do want to tell you that there is love for you. I love you too, Kevin. Thank you. You already know what it is. But I'm praying for you. Maybe your mother, like my sister, my younger sister, it's almost like she was an only child, so to speak, because she was born so many years after us, and then my mom passed. So I'm sure there's a longing for her mother. I know there is. We talk about it. As much love as we give her, as much, we embrace her, all of those things, she still misses her mom. So I want to encourage you guys to find ways to fill that void. Find ways. I don't know. Sometimes, as African Americans, we don't want to go to counseling, but sometimes counseling is good for us. Good morning, Ray. Yes, love is love. There is love for you. If you have felt rejected, whether it's by a parent, a program, an occupation, a production, maybe you didn't get the part, maybe whatever it was that was deep to you, a relationship that you seem to just cannot get past or get over, or you never felt like you got what you deserve in the end. I just want to say there's still time. That void can still be fulfilled. Pour it into other things. Pour it into yourself. Pour it into your family members. Learn how to forgive. And I say learn how to forgive because you never know what that other person's story is. Sometimes it only takes just to ask a question. Why weren't you there? What happened? Or maybe what happened to you that you couldn't love me the way I needed to be? Sometimes we need an answer. Sometimes we need an explanation. Maybe not an excuse, but an explanation. Because you want to know, you need to know. So I just want to pray for those who has felt rejected by your parent, by your significant other. You know, divorce is hard. It's almost like death, they say, when you lose someone. Be encouraged today. Be encouraged. And again, it doesn't matter, you know, what it is, because your perception is your reality. Your pain is your pain. No one can tell you about your pain. No one can tell you about what's ailing you, you know, what's deep to you. Only you know that. Some people can lose a parent or a significant other and just move on and have no remorse about it, no feelings about it at all. Only you know about yourself. So I'm praying for you today. Each and every one of you, especially if you have lost a mother, especially if your father was never there, never decided to connect with you or your mother, or whatever the case may be. Find ways to fill that void. And the best way is when you seek the Lord. The best way is when you meditate. The best way is when you give it out. Because I know a lot of times we think about seed sowing. When you sow a financial seed, you reap. But no, when you sow love, you reap love. It may not always come right then and there, but it is returned to you. So I'm praying for you today, for your forgiveness of those who dropped you and kicked you, who you don't know why they still can't give you what you need. I'm praying for you. And I encourage those who know someone like that to pray for them. Communicate with them. Help them through their process. It may not be hard all the time, but maybe it's hard on a holiday. Maybe it's hard on a birthday. Maybe it's hard, you know, in any situation. Again, only you know. And if you know those that are close to you that struggle with certain things, or you know that are still acting out, you know, that have been on drugs, or they go to certain vices that try to mask what they're really feeling, communicate with them. Love them through it. Y'all know I like to say, out-love one another. There is still love for you. There is still good relationships for you. There's billions of people in this world. So I'm praying for you today. If you feel any levels of rejection, you know, if you never got what you needed, especially from your mother, especially if she is no longer here, I pray for you today. I love you today. And I hope that you find what you need. But don't give up on trying to fill that void. You are made in the image of the Lord, so you do have everything that you need. That is a part of your chess game. You are here for a reason. And if you are dealing with that, you still have everything you need to be fulfilled, to be happy, because you create your own happiness. Go forward today. On purpose. Even in your pain, go forward. Be careful not to let the grudge you hold you. Wow, that's powerful, Ingrid. Do not let the grudge that you hold you. Again, you don't know what someone else has been through. So take them off of your list. Your list of resentment, your list of condemnation, your list of judgment. And find your best practices to fulfill you and lift you up. Good morning, Yolanda. So I'm praying for you guys today. Anyone who is in that situation, I'm praying that you get that fulfillment that you need. I'm praying that if you did not have a mother, that you find a mother, or a mother finds you to love you and nurture you. Even as an adult. Yes, even as an adult, because some adults need it as well. So I'm praying for you, especially the parents that have drop-kicked their kids to the curb. I don't care if they drop-kicked you for drugs, for careers, for a man, for a woman, or for their own personal selfishness. I pray for you today that that thing that you need, you give out, because you reap what you sow, whatever it is that you sow. So sow good seeds today. Turn those things around today. Make good things happen for someone else today. Again, that thing that you need, you got to give it out. I am sorry that we've all been through some levels of rejection. We've all been dropped at some point. Maybe even kicked. We've all experienced, especially if you are an African American boy, come on now. We've been through some things. We created some things. We got through some things. We experienced some things. But I'm here to tell you today that it is not over. It is not over. It's not over. There is still love. There is still joy. There is still happiness for you specifically. For you specifically. Never forget that. Never forget that. You were made on purpose. You are here for a purpose. Never forget that. We have not come here with instructions. Your parents didn't get instructions from their parents. The only instruction that you have is what's before you, what you see, what you read, what you've been through, your experience, and what the Lord tells you. If you connect to Him, He will give you everything you need. You have it there. You have it. It's there. It's just like a radio or a computer. Everything that you need is in there, but it has to be plugged in. Plug in today. Plug it in today. Get what you need today. It's a part of your chess game. You came to win. You awakened on purpose. I know you did. Never forget that there is love for you. Somebody loves you. Somebody loves you. I love you. And there's still hope. There's still hope. And don't be that person where they say hurt people. Don't be that. Don't be that. That will not provide you satisfaction no matter how many times you think it does. And if it does, it's very temporary. And you'll dig a deeper hole. I'm encouraging you today to make it happen for yourself, to sow good seeds. There's still hope. Again, there's billions of people in this world. There's billions of opportunities in this world. There are some for you. There's a family that will love you greater than your own family if you want it. There's a relationship out there that will embrace you more than your previous relationship if you are open and you connect to the one who created you. He will provide. Stop being impatient and getting stuck in your judgment. Stop being impatient and getting stuck in your judgment. And like Ingrid said, be careful not to let the grudge that you hold you. To whereas now you're operating out of that grudge and that judgment. We have to get over it. I know it's easier said than done, but we can do it. You can do it. You can get over it. You can get through it. Don't stay there. Don't start operating in it. Excuse me, guys. You hear me? It's not over. It's not over. It's a part of your chess game. There's love for you. There's someone for you. There's a family for you. And if you need a mother, there's a mother for you. If you need a father, there's a father for you. A healthy, strong, intelligent, whole father. Not a manipulative, not someone that's always seeking to gain something from you. There's someone for you. Again, I'm going to go back to what Ingrid said. Be careful not to let the grudge that you hold you. And don't allow people, don't make them accountable or pressure them or guilt them into making you happy. You have everything you need. Be free today. Go forward today. It's Friday. Find a happy hour every hour. Find a happy hour every hour and be encouraged that it's not over. There is love for you. There is love for you. So I encourage you, if you have been drop kicked, I encourage you today to get up. Get at it. Forgive them and move forward. Don't let the grudge that you hold you. Yeah, think about it sometime, because sometimes we have to reflect so we can know what we need to do to move forward, or so that we can know what we will not allow again. But I'm praying for you. I'm encouraging you today. It's not over. It's a part of the chess game. Make it a great day. Make it a great day. I love y'all. Y'all know what it is. It's chess, not checkers. Make it happen.